as you can see, I have a whole bunch of almost the same color. I do like to eat. I don't know if that's a hobby, but I love eating. I really do. I really feel like I really get a sense of fulfillment when I eat. That was some big mama shit right there. But I really do love to eat. I really do.
One more time.
Hello, and welcome back, my beautiful people, to my next video. So today is more so just gonna be like a Q&A, little intro video. Not going on a trip right now, so we're gonna ease off the vlogs a little bit. I think like last Monday, I had put like a little question box on my Instagram and just told everybody to just send me some questions and I will answer them on my channel. So that's what this video is going to be about. So let's get straight into it. And also, if you have not so far, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel. More content is going to be coming, okay, honey? So now let's get right into it. So to start off, I'm just gonna give a little, bio about me. So if you guys don't know, my full name is Mayowa, but most people call me Maya. Right now, I'm currently 22 years old. I turned 23 at the end of this month. All my Pisces check in. It's almost our season, baby. It's almost our season. They save the best for last, okay? But yes, I turned 23 at the end of this month. I am currently in school. What else? I work and go to school. I work at Ulta Beauty currently, and I actually really like it there. I love working there. Yeah, I don't really know. That's a little more harder than I thought. Let's just get to the question. So I kind of broke my questions up into like categories to kind of help me like stay in order or stay on track. So I have categories for nursing, YouTube specific questions, lifestyle, and just like simple basic questions. So I'm kind of just gonna go through all of them. If I keep looking down, it's because my questions are on my iPad. So yeah, so that's why I keep looking down. So the first question is, what made you want to do YouTube? So I'm not gonna hold you. One thing about me, I'm not gonna hold you. I never would have saw myself doing YouTube. I kind of got started because people just told me I should do it. And I know that sounds so basic, but like that's really the truth. Like about November, October-ish, like basically fall 2020, just randomly out of nowhere, people just saying like, oh, like, have you ever considered YouTube? Or like, oh, I could listen to you talk all day. Or like, oh, like, I would love to just listen to you review stuff on YouTube. And I was just like, why do I keep hearing this? And I'm big on signs. Like, I'm so big on signs. So I'm like, you know what? Well, then let me just try it then. So I actually started vlogging January of last year. I vlogged my friend Treasure's 22nd birthday trip. We went to Denver. I vlogged the whole trip, never did nothing with it. I went to Tulum for my 22nd birthday, vlogged the whole trip, didn't do nothing with it. We went to Cabo in the summer, vlogged the whole trip, didn't do nothing with it. Like, I don't know, I just kind of felt like nobody was gonna watch them. So I was just like, I don't know. Like literally, if you look at my channel, like information, it'll say my channel was created in July. So then like I actually created the channel in July and I didn't post my first video until January. So to make a long story short, I kind of started YouTube because everyone just kind of said like I would be good at it. And I mean, I like the editing process. I love recording stuff. I do that anyway. So like, why not make it into like an actual like hobby or like job? So my next question is, what kind of content should your audience Let's try that again. So what kind of content should your audience expect from you? So I would say, obviously, travel vlogs. I love traveling, so anytime I go somewhere new, I'm always gonna record and show y'all literally everything. So definitely expect that. You guys can expect to kind of just see how I navigate school and working in life, because it definitely gets hectic. It's a lot. And then Also being a nursing student, that in itself is already a full-time job, literally. Like, if you know, you know. So doing that, working, and just living as a 22-year-old, gonna be 23-year-old, like, just how does that look in real time, real raw, uncut, okay? But yeah, you guys are gonna see my personality, how I honestly just navigate life. Like, I really plan to do a lot of videos like this, like talking. I love to talk, just so you know, I like to talk. But I plan to do a lot of videos like this, like, you know, Q&As, you know, girl chats, get ready with me type stuff, a lot of vlogs, a lot of story times too, a lot of hauls. I love to shop, so there'll definitely be some hauls, there'll definitely be like some reviews on products. I have some skincare products that I'm using right now that I've never tried before, so there'll probably be some reviews on that coming pretty soon as well. Hauls, like just everything, stuff with school, how I study, how I balance like studying and going to work and like extracurriculars, like advice on literally all of those things, like how I do study guides, like literally just everything. And my channel, even though that's what my channel is geared towards, like always feel free to reach out to me on Instagram, Twitter, any type of social media, or even in the comments, and let me know like what you want to see, because although this is my channel, I wouldn't be anything without y'all. So I need y'all input, I want y'all feedback. I want to know like what you guys want to see, what other things I can do to kind of like reach y'all, reach the masses, you know? So now I'm gonna move on to like my major slash like school related questions. What is your major? Again, I'm a nursing major. Where do you see yourself going with nursing? So my timeline slash end goal, I want to graduate, of course, and then I am kind of debating whether I want to go back to school straight out of undergrad to get my master's. I want to get my master's in nurse midwifery. I hope I said that right, which is a shame because you think I would know how to say it, but I think it's midwifery. Yes, I want to get my master's degree in nurse midwifery so that I can be a certified nurse midwife, and then I also want to get another degree and become a women's health nurse practitioner. So it'd be like a dual degree. I'm debating if I want to do that right out of undergrad or if I just want to go and start working, and I want to be a labor and delivery nurse. So kind of debating that, but after all of that, I'm going to become a travel nurse as well because I want to literally go everywhere. So I'm going to be a travel nurse. I will do that for a couple years, but my long-term like end goal is to open up my own birthing center. So that's my end goal with nursing. I don't want to work in the hospital for the rest of my life. That's just, I know it's going to be so stressful. I don't want to do that. I want to run my own stuff. I want to do my own things. So that's pretty much like a rough draft plan of kind of where I see myself going with nursing. What is it like doing nursing full time and working at the same time? It's hard. It's definitely hard. The only thing that makes it slightly easier is my manager. She's very, very flexible. So I don't know if I said it already, but I work at Ulta. I work at Ulta Beauty. So my manager, probably the best manager I've ever had, ever, literally ever, EVER, ever. Like, she's so flexible, so understanding. Like, she just gets it. Like, and we're understaffed at my job too. And like, she's still like, if I can't come to work because I have clinicals or I have orientation or I have sim lab or I have to comp or whatever it is that I have to do, like, she's like, okay, that's fine. Like, switch it out. If you can't switch it out, I'll just take you off the schedule. Like, she's just so accommodating. That just makes it a lot easier because it takes that extra pressure off. But aside from that, it's really just about balancing. Like, if I know I have to work that day, whatever day I'm off, either the day before or day after, I try to get as much work done as possible. And then also my school schedule is pretty lenient. I only take 4 classes. There's some heavy hitter classes, but I only take 4 classes. So I have a lot of gaps in my schedule too between classes and stuff. So if I know I gotta work, I'm doing work during them gaps. I mean my gaps be like 3-hour long gaps. And I don't live on campus, I have my own apartment off campus. So I can't just go home or go to my room or whatever. So I'll literally just sit down and I'll just go to the library, or I'll sit in like our student center and I'll literally just get work done because I know I have stuff to do. I have to work a 5-6 hour shift later that night. And even sometimes like I have to work the night before a test, which is not the smartest thing. Do not do that. If I have a test the next day, I try to either switch my shift or let her know that I can't do it. But yeah, if I do just so happen to have like a test the next day and I have to work that night, I mean, honestly, I'm a night owl, so I will stay up. I be doing 24s like it ain't nothing, and I'll just sleep when I come home the next day. But I definitely say it's really just about prioritizing and balancing your time management. You have to be able to know like, okay, I have to work 5 hours tonight. I have an assignment due tonight or due tomorrow. Let me knock it out now. Like, it really just takes like self-discipline and just prioritizing your time, but it's doable. I mean, there's people that work even more stressful jobs. I mean, there's people that are CNAs, techs, or they work in like full-fledged companies and they're still in school. So it's definitely doable, but you have to be like determined and you have to make sacrifices and say no to doing things that you want to do for doing things that you have to do. My last question in like my nursing section of questions is, how is your transition to a new nursing school? It's different. It's very different. And honestly, I'm gonna do a whole video on like my college experience because I got to see both sides of the spectrum. I went to like the blackest school and now I'm at the whitest school. So it's definitely a huge switch, and it's something that I'm even getting used to like currently still. You know, it's a lot. It's definitely a lot. I'm in a program where I'm the only, in my classes, literally in all my classes, I'm the only one. So you can imagine what that's like, especially in this social climate that we're in currently. It's a lot. And I have to advocate for myself a lot more than I had to at my previous school. I have to push myself harder. I mean, the whole like notion of having to work twice as hard, yeah, like it's real. I literally have to work twice as hard as everybody else. Like everybody else has, you know, things to help them out with tests, quizzes, projects and stuff, and I really have to just do it all by myself. Like, I just have to get it done. But it's like, again, you have to be determined. You can't let people who don't know you, don't know your story, don't know what you got going on, don't know your mindset, you know, determine what your outcome is gonna be. So my transition has been kind of smooth, I would say, because it could have been worse, but it's definitely a culture shock, to say the least. But just know there will be a video, a full-fledged video on that coming soon. So my next question is now falling into like my lifestyle kind of category. What is the biggest lesson you learned in your 20s specifically? I would say my 20s specifically. Honestly, I would say that it would be to eliminate any deadline that you have for yourself. Like, if you're like, oh, by 25, I'm gonna do this, by 27, I'm gonna do this, by 21, I'm gonna do this, just go ahead and just erase that now, because 9 times out of 10, it's not gonna happen how you say. Like, I've definitely learned, I mean, like I said, I'm only 22, about to be 23, so I ain't been in my 20s that long, but I can definitely say this, but a lot of times I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, da-da-da-da, and it don't even happen like that. Like, I really be feeling like God is sitting up there laughing at me like, girl, you thought you was in control? No. So I would definitely say the biggest thing is like, just let go, literally let go and let God, or let go and let whatever your I don't even, what am I trying to say? Let go and let whoever you worship, pray to, believe in, take care of everything else. Because when you put those deadlines on yourself and then you don't achieve them, you get overly disappointed in yourself and you feel like, you know, you're a failure, you didn't do this, you didn't do that. And I had to learn that because I'm very hard on myself and I'm very hard on, I'm hard and set on the things that I want to get done. And I have to realize that it's not gonna happen like that. And I've been humbled. I've been forced to realize that. I didn't come to that just, you know, on some, oh, I'm, you know, growing type stuff. No, I was forced to come to that realization. Like, you think you're gonna get stuff done when you want to. No, it's gonna work on a timing that is so above your own. So definitely just let go of any harsh deadline, age, timeline, or whatever you want to achieve in life, and literally just do. Just go out and achieve, and whenever it happens, just be grateful that you were able to do it rather than, oh, I did it by the time I was 24. It don't matter if you're 24 or 44. What matters is that you accomplished your goal. My next question is, what are your hobbies outside of YouTube? I'm not gonna hold you. School take up a lot of my time. It really does. Like, it a lot more time than what I would like to give. But I would probably say my hobbies are traveling. I love traveling, like I said. I feel like I'm always going somewhere new. And I have a goal for myself. I want to go to a new country every year. And so far, I've been doing that. I'm really proud of it. I've been doing that. So, yeah, I would say traveling. I would say I am a little bit of a perfume connoisseur. Okay, I have a little collection. I would say, I would honestly consider that a hobby. Like, I really love perfume. Like, I really have like almost an unhealthy obsession with perfume. I like literally, I just did a reel on Instagram and I probably insert like a little clip of what that looks like. I have like, right now I think I have like 15 perfumes, and I literally have a list that probably has like over 20 more on there that I want. Hint, hint, my birthday is coming up, so at all my friends, perfume for gifts. So gifts, donations, gifts, more gifts. But yeah, I also like to collect perfume. What else? I love to shop. I love buying clothes, buying shoes, buying skincare products, buying anything, buying food. I just love shopping. I do like to eat. I don't know if that's a hobby, but I love eating. I really do. I really feel like I really get a sense of fulfillment when I eat. That was some big mama shit right there. But I really do love to eat. I really do. Another hobby that I have, I actually really do love creating playlists. I am a little bit of a playlist connoisseur as well. I do love creating playlists. It gives me just like a sense of peace, like putting different songs together and then like watching it unfold and almost like, not necessarily tell a story, but it brings you to a certain like mood or like emotional, like emotion, emotional emotion, right? Because that makes sense. But yeah, I love making playlists. And I would say that's about it. That kind of sounds a little boring. I promise I'm a lot more fun than that, but that's pretty much it. So my next question is, what is a motto that you live by every day? If you know me, you know. My motto for literally life, everything happens for a reason. That is my motto. Because it's a lot of times when things happen and it's just like, what else is there to say? I don't know if it's like a coping mechanism, but like it really doesn't make me feel better to say everything happens for a reason. And like whether you understand what that reason is now, you find out in a year, 2 years, 5 years, 25 years, like it is what it is. Everything happens for a reason. And I feel like it's not up to us to try to discover what that reason is. Our job is literally just to live life. Live life however you please, however it makes you happy. But everything happens for a reason, whether good or bad. And sometimes it kind of sucks and it sounds like an insensitive thing to say, especially like in instances of like death or just like negative things happening in life. But I don't know, I just kind of find comfort in that idea of everything happens for a reason. What is that reason? I don't know. Maybe it's not up to me to find out. Maybe it is. Maybe I'll never find out. Maybe I will. But the overall idea, concept is that everything happens for a reason. So my next question, well, it's not really a question per se, but it's to talk about my cultural background. So I am Nigerian. If you did not know, now you know. I have only visited Nigeria twice, and I haven't been in like over 10 years, so it's been a while. I will say growing up, like, I don't know, now that I look back, I'm like, what was wrong with me? I wanted to be so basic. Like, I wanted to be basic. I didn't want to be different. I didn't want to stand out. Like, I mean, granted, I don't really stand out because I don't have an accent because I was born here. Everybody else in my family was born in Nigeria. I was the only person born here. But like my name is a pretty big giveaway that I'm not like from here in a sense. But there's a lot about my background that I feel like I don't know because I wasn't born in Nigeria. I've never lived there, and then also I haven't visited in so long. I feel like there's a lot of missing pieces that like I don't know, that most people do know about their background, like about their culture. I would say like one of my favorite things about my culture would definitely have to be like the parties or like the weddings. Have y'all ever seen a Nigerian wedding? I'll probably insert a clip so y'all can see what that looks like somewhere like over here. Man, I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, we got it on the weddings. I'm not gonna lie to you. We definitely have it on the weddings. They're so much fun. Like, it's just so lively. Like, oh my goodness, they're so lively. I mean, just from the colors, the fabrics, the headscarves, the food. Like, can't forget the spraying of the money, baby. Like, just everything about a Nigerian wedding, I love it. Like, I love it. Even parties. Like, I know one thing that we take seriously in our culture are the parties. Like, every year, like, especially when you get older, like, I feel like once you hit the age of like 50 almost, I mean 50, 55, 60, 65, I mean, it's a party. Like, it's a celebration. Like, I feel like in America, like, oh, you have a party, but like, no, like, they be going in. Like, how celebrities be having parties for their birthday, that's how every birthday is in Nigeria. So I feel like we definitely got on the parties, just like the celebration, like life events. I really love our food too. I'm a little picky on it. Like, if my sister and my mom saw, they be like, girl, you're lying. I'm not lying. I do like the food. I'm just very picky about certain things. So my next question is, not really a question either, but it says to talk about my friendships. So I've been friends with a lot of my friends for, I mean, anywhere from like over 10 years to a year. I love them very much. And I feel like they've taught me how to be a better friend. I mean, I feel like I've always been a good friend, but they kind of just like reinforce that because they've been good friends to me. So it's like, I know what a good, healthy, strong friendship looks like, and I owe that to them. It's really nothing but laughs with all of my friends. We all have the same like goals, even though it might be in different areas. We all have the same goals, same mindset. You know, we love essentially the same things, so it kind of makes it easier for us too, because we all kind of have that same mindset, same bond, same everything. I mean, granted, every friend group has their differences, of course, there's different personalities and all of that, but at the end of the day, our foundation is very rock solid with all of my friends that I've known since I was like a shorty to all my friends that I even just met in college. So I love my friends forever. Another question I got was, how do I maintain school and relationships? So it's really just about balance and prioritizing. Sometimes I have to say no to stuff, and I really hate doing that. If you know me, I literally have a problem saying no. But it really is about having tunnel vision for what's important. And you also have to surround yourself by people who are like-minded as you. that understand, okay, you got stuff going on. You can't, you know, always come to stuff, or you can't always be on the phone, or you're not always gonna text me back. Like, you need people that will understand and support what you're doing too. That's a really big thing. That's why I also love my friends so much. They understand that I'm so spoiled, even though they all graduate. Right, next question is, what is the biggest lesson you've learned in life, or what are some of them if there's more than one? I would say one of them would definitely be, not everybody that comes into your life is meant to be in your life. I feel like we kind of have this thing where we feel like it's gonna be forever with everybody. I'm a realist, so I feel like not everybody, I mean that's just a fact. Like, not everybody that comes into your life is gonna have good intentions. Not everybody that comes into your life is going to be in your life for the rest of your life, and that's okay. Like, what matters is that you're able to learn from them, whether you learn more about yourself, you learn about things that you do want, don't want, in any type of like social connection with other people. I would say that that's probably the biggest thing, that it's okay to let go of relationships, friendships, whatever doesn't serve you anymore. Another lesson that I'm starting to realize, that I've definitely started to realize over the years, is that life is very short. It's like we say that, but like, no, life is short. And that being said, it kind of goes hand in hand with like just living with no regrets. Just do everything that you want to do. You only have one life. You know, the only thing that's guaranteed to us in life is literally death. So with that being said, literally just live life with no regrets, because life is very short and you don't want to wake up one day and be like, oh, like, I should have did that. I mean, it could be anything from like you wishing you shot your shot at somebody to you wishing that you would have took a career position. Like, just go for everything, do whatever makes you happy, but definitely just live life and live life to the fullest, and do not regret anything that you do in this world. So my next question falls into like my just simple question like category. What is your favorite makeup item? So I have two, but it's really gonna come off as like 12, but it's because I have to use a whole bunch of products to get this one thing. So I'm gonna do the first one. So the first one is my setting spray. I have the Urban Decay De-Slick setting spray. I'm gonna do like how the YouTubers be. But I love the setting spray. I have really oily skin, so I need something that like really will just snatch my face up. And this gets the job. That's why it really ain't nothing left. It definitely gets the job done. I love it. I actually need to get some more, but this is definitely a staple. Like, I have to have this in my routine. I'll be going in too. I'll be foundation spray, concealer spray, like contour spray. Like, when I'm done, spray. Like, I just be doing the most, but yes, definitely a favorite. And so my other favorite makeup products is the stuff I use to make my lip combo. So technically, okay, so you know you need the brown lip pencil, of course, and then you need a brown lip of some sort. And as you can see, I have a whole bunch of almost the same color. My favorite one right now is honestly this one by NYX. This is Milky Gloss. This one is in the shade Cookies and Cream. I have it on. It kind of rubbed off a little bit, but I had that on. I really like this one, and I have the other one too. This is Milk the Coco, but it's like a shade darker. Well, a couple shades darker actually, but yeah. And then I got another one from NYX. As you can see, I kind of like NYX lip products, but this is like their Butter Gloss collection, and this one's Butterscotch. These are honestly almost the same color. I don't know why I bought these together, but one's by Anastasia, this one is Toffee, and then I have one by Morphe, and this is Freebird. And then you have to top it off with the clear gloss. This is from the Beauty Supply, and then this one's from Juvia's Place, and I got this from my job at also. So I know it's a lot, and I did not follow directions by only naming one product, but like, I use a lot for a lip combo. I don't use them all at the same time, of course, but you gotta have options. So that was pretty much it for all of the questions. Yeah, I had a lot of fun talking. I hope you guys got to get a better sense of who I am as both a person and as a new content creator / YouTuber. Definitely a lot more content on the way, birthday vlog on the way. Okay, stay tuned. So yes, until next time, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that good stuff, and I will see you guys next time for your next allowance. Bye.